Hello, my dear partners and tutor. My name is Rosa Joana Sanchez Ramon. I am a student of English a Foreign Language program in the Open and Distance University UNAT. This course is Pre-Intermediate English. In this opportunity, I am going to talk about the conditionals. Type of conditional constructions. The four types of conditional constructions present in the table below along with an example sentence. Name of the constructions. Zero conditional. For example, if it rains, the stairs get slippery. Translation. Si llueve, la escalera se vuelve resbalosa. First conditional. For example, if you study, you'll pass the test. Si estudias, aprobarás el examen. Second conditional. If I leave early, I will get home before you. Si me fuera antes, llegaría a casa antes que tú. Third conditional. If I had studied, I would have passed the test. Si hubiera estudiado, hubiera aprobado el examen. Zero conditional. Well, now that you know what these constructions are called, let's see how they are formed and what they are used for. The zero conditional is used to talk about general truths or facts. There are two formulas that you can follow to form it. Option 1. If plus subject plus verb in present, comma, subject plus verb in present. For example, if you cross the line, you are in our country. Si cruzas la línea, estás en nuestro país. Option 2. Subject plus verb in present plus if plus subject plus verb in present. For example, you are in our country if you cross the line. Tú estás en nuestro país si cruzas la línea. First conditional. The first conditional, the conditional with will, is used to talk about things that could happen in the future. There are two formulas that you can follow to form it. In the next structures. Option 1. If plus subject plus verb in present, comma, subject plus verb in simple future. For example, in the next sentence, if we come for the weekend, we will go to the cinema. Si vienes para el fin de semana, iremos al cine. Option 2. Subject plus verb in simple future plus if plus subject plus verb in present. For example, in the next sentence, I will buy a new laptop if I save enough money this month. Si ahorro suficiente este mes, me compraré un portátil. You can see in the next example, in the next chart. In the first one sentence, if it rains is the conditional clause. Will get wet is the principal clause. Translation: si llueve, nos mojaremos. In the second one sentences, if you are on time is the conditional clause. You won't get in trouble is the principal clause. Translation: si llegas a tiempo, no te meterás en problemas. In the third one sentences, if I see Tom is the conditional clause. I'll tell him you want to talk to him is the principal clause. Translation. Si veo a Tom, le diré que quieres hablar con él. In the next structure, you can see the option 2. In the first one sentence, for example, will get wet is the conditional clause. If it rains is the principal clause. Translation. Nos mojaremos si llueve. In the second one sentence, for example, you won't get in trouble is the conditional clause. If you are on time is the principal clause. No te meterás en problemas si llegas a tiempo. In the third one sentence, for example, I'll tell Tom you want to talk to him is a conditional clause. If I see him is the principal clause. Translation. Le diré a Tom que quieres hablar con él si lo veo. The contractions. The contract forms of will and will not is the first conditional are used a lot. For example, if you don't wear a coat, you'll get cold. Si no te pones un abrigo, te dará frío. If you wear a scarf, you won't get cold. Si te pones una bufanda, no te dará frío. Second conditional. The second conditional, the conditional with would, is used to talk about hypothetical situation with a possible outcome in the future. There are two formulas that you can follow to form it. In the next structure, you can see option 1. If plus subject plus verb past plus would plus base form of a verb. For example, in the sentence, if I had time, I would help you. Si tuviera tiempo, te ayudaría. Option 2. Subject plus would plus base form of a verb plus if plus subject plus verb past. For example, in the sentence, I would help you if I had time. Te ayudaría si tuviera tiempo. Another example to the second conditional structure. In the first one sentence, if you were late is the conditional clause. You would miss the exam is the principal clause. Translation. Si llegaras tarde, perderías el examen. In the second one sentence, if you left is the conditional clause. I'd be sad is the principal clause. Si te fueras, estaría triste. The third one sentence, for example, if you did that is the conditional clause. They wouldn't let you work here is the principal clause. Si hicieras eso, no te dejarían trabajar aquí. Another options to the structure. In the first one sentence, you would miss the exam is the conditional clause. If you were late is the principal clause. Perderías el examen si llegaras tarde. In the second one sentence, I'd be sad is the conditional clause. If you left is the principal clause. Estaría triste si te fueras. Tier 1 sentence. For example, they wouldn't let you work here is the conditional clause. If you did that is the principal clause. No te dejarían trabajar aquí si hicieras eso. The contractions. The contracted forms of would and would not be used in the second conditional. For example, if you left, I'd be sad. Si te fueras, yo estaría triste. They wouldn't let you work here if you did that. No te dejarían trabajar acá si haces eso. Third conditional. The third conditional is the conditional we would have. Is used to talk about a hypothetical situation in the past and its result imagined in the past. It is used exclusively to talk about things that did not happen in reality. There are two formulas that you can follow to form it. In the structure, the option 1, if plus subject plus verb past perfect, comma, subject plus would have plus base form of a verb. For example, in the sentence, if you had arrived on time, you would have seen Tom. Si hubieras llegado a tiempo, hubieras visto a Tom. Option 2. Subject plus would have plus base form of a verb plus if plus subject plus verb past perfect. For example, in the sentence, you would have seen Tom if you had arrived on time. Hubieras visto a Tom si hubieras llegado a tiempo. In the next chart, you can see another example of third conditional. In the first one sentence, if you had gone to sleep early is the conditional clause. You would have been in a better mood this morning is the principal clause. Translation. Si te hubieras acostado temprano, hubieras estado de mejor humor en la mañana. In the second one sentence, if we had left the hotel on time is a conditional clause. We wouldn't have missed the flight is the principal clause. Si hubiéramos salido del hotel a tiempo, no habríamos perdido el vuelo. In the second option of structure, for example, in the first one sentence, you would have been in a better mood this morning is the conditional clause. If you had gone to sleep early is the principal clause. Translation. Hubieras estado de mejor humor en la mañana si te hubieras acostado temprano. In the second one sentence, for example, we wouldn't have missed flight is the conditional clause. If we had the hotel on time is the principal clause. No hubiéramos perdido el vuelo si hubiéramos salido del hotel a tiempo. Okay, thank you so much for your attention. Bye.